Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to London. Welcome to the Southbank. I'm going to head a little way along the river, share that walk with you. This is live, so usual disclaimer for live videos. It might be a little bit shaky, might drop out in places, but I'll stabilise it later, don't worry. If you're watching it later, it won't look so bad. The tide's out, check it out. People taking selfies on the beach. Got great views of the city skyline from here. So St Paul's Cathedral, cheese grater, and the gherkin, not the gherkin, the walkie-talkie. Hopefully you can see into the sun. Yeah, the sun is setting as we speak. Okay, there's the OXO building. Restaurant on top of it. Quite good views actually over London. It's been superseded now by much taller buildings. Check out this sandy beach. Sunday night, it's a real popular spot for couples to go for a stroll. I guess friends too, because there's lots of bars and restaurants all along the riverfront. A couple of hotels with bars and restaurants too. Check out this Gabriel's Wharf here. If you're watching this in the UK, you'll probably be familiar with this, especially if you're unemployed. This morning TV show, that's where it's filmed, behind that window. So this is the view that you see behind me. Every day, if you've got time to watch daytime TV.
I only seen it once.
It's been a really nice day in London today. It's still really warm. It's not too windy, so the riverfront's going to be hugely popular tonight. But it's popular all year round, even in the rain. There'll be plenty of people walking along here. Pitch black, cold, rainy days, of which there are many. But today's a different story. Okay, I'll see if I can make it as far down as, well, certainly view, not quite as far, but certainly as far as we need to get views of Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament and the London Eye. Just a few minutes walk down here, hopefully before the sun sets as well. It's just dipping behind clouds at the minute.
Oh my God.
Looks like a few people have come for a picnic. Sunday evening drinks and a picnic on the river, watching the boats go by.
So, time to time, okay.
Check out this little sandy beach here as well. People writing messages in the sand. It is actually unusually warm for Britain this past week. Apart from the colour of the water, you could quite literally be in the south of France in terms of temperature, but the water just looks slightly murkier colour. Check out the deck chairs outside the National Theatre. Okay, just about see the London Eye there, heading towards it. The river sort of curves around here. Until about 7 o'clock at night, there's a vintage and antique book fair. Most days here under Waterloo Bridge.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people this is a favourite stretch of river to walk along. It's one of the most popular and busiest. I actually started at Borough Market. I didn't turn the camera on until we got to the OXO building because the first bit of it is nowhere near as busy. It's not as much to see, not as much to do. But people will walk for miles along here. Check out the beach. Skate park.
Não duvide que dia te darei o céu, meu amor, junto com o anel, pra gente se casar.
Okay, take a little detour up these steps, get better views of the river. Skate park's pretty quiet tonight. Check out the fountain. I bet they'll be there playing with that for hours. More bars here. Try to see what you're walking through the middle of. I didn't know this was here. I've seen that little bar there, it's been there before. Well, I've never seen it as busy as that, with all the tables and chairs out before. I guess it's a summer thing, huh? Okay, just down there behind the Southbank Centre, there's there's a great street food market. It's probably shut now. These bridges here get great views along the River Thames. Footbridges either side. Okay, got the Underbelly Festival here. There'll be more buskers at this section than any other. This section just by the London Eye in front of us. Check it out.
I know. Did you know God's given you your answer that you asked?
This is your bit now, this is the interview.
Okay, pretty bad connection under there. Hopefully we'll get back into some less pixelated footage in a second. Check out this bar. Okay. Hopefully the connection will get better, more stable. Now we're a bit more out in the open. But from here, got amazing views below the London Eye and of Big Ben and the House of Parliament.
Hello, Becky. How are you? Fine. Give a five. No, 5 pounds. Shake the hand. Thank you. Stand here, buddy.
This section here is where you'll find street performers most days.
Mohammed, how old are you?
Got an entertainer here.
10? Wow, are you sure? Because that was my age when I was your age. Here we go. Mohammed, do you know what? The job is very simple, yeah? Every time I say your name, you Mohammed, you're going to press right here, yeah? Right there. Anytime I say Mohammed, you press right there, yeah? Fantastic. Me and you, we're going to do a little practice, yeah? I say Mohammed, you press right there, yeah? Anytime I know. Here we go.
Okay, we're right below the London Eye here. Check it out.
Let's do a little practice for me and Mohammed. Here we go.
I'll head up on the Golden Jubilee bridges. We'll get great views of the river that way. The connection's pretty bad down there. Let's give it a go.
I am now going to start the show. People, this is how it's going to work. Before I start the show, I'm going to get right there in the middle of the stage. I will take a bow. When I take a bow, everybody go crazy, clap and cheer, yes? Oh my God. And people, hands up if you speak English. Two people. Hands up if you don't speak English. Hard to do this. No problem. Only now, everybody go crazy, right?
Yeah, it's 8:30 at night and it's still light. It's still really warm. There's loads of people out. Check out these deck chairs. It's been Pride here for the last, I think it's been maybe the last 2 weeks. The event goes on for 2 weeks, but there's been some big events. There was the parade yesterday. There's more events here in town today. There's a lot of people with the rainbow makeup on for that. Buskers here are pretty cool, eh? She's got a big crowd, this one. They're lining the stairs. The money shot viewer. It's super windy up here, so although the phones aren't too bad actually, the one thing they're not too bad at is wind cancellation. Terrible at everything else. Somewhere here, pretty much in the middle of the bridge, hopefully. Yeah, great views from up here, the London skyline, London Eye. Doesn't come out too clearly on camera, but in person you can see clearly the time on Big Ben from where I am, and Westminster Bridge. Smell of those roasting caramel peanuts. It's phenomenal. Got another busker on the bridge. guys. Thanks for watching. From Westminster, until next time, toodles.
Good people.